Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got NBA basketball for you. I'm Damon Bruce. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It's David Lee and the Golden State Warriors up against Pau Gasol and the Los Angeles Lakers. And without any further ado, let's head to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
Get ready, everyone, for a look now at the starting lineups brought to you by State Farm. First for the Warriors, Monte and Curry in the backcourt. They've got David Lee. He's a superstar, no doubt. And what a huge boost for this team, night in and night out. Then it's Thompson, and it's Wright in at the power forward. And then for the Los Angeles Lakers, Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. And they've got Andrew Bynum, the big man, all in the middle. He's the definition of a superstar and is always a major factor. Then there's our test, and it's Gasol and at the first spot.
First points of the game right there.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
And I'll tell you what, guys, Derek Fisher has had a lot on his plate the last couple of years. He's the president of the NBA Players Association. Not only was he trying to lead his team to a championship, but he's been trying to fix these labor issues as well.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Mark Jackson. I asked him what's pleased him most about his team coming into this game, and he mentioned their heads-up play at the offensive end. We've really come together as a unit. All my guys have been working with each other so well, and we hope that continues tonight. We'll see, guys.
Doris, thanks. Guys, shooting is a chief concern for them.
You know, could be this coaching staff has seen something they haven't really liked in regard to shooting. Maybe a poor week of practice, perhaps.
Well, they can't really think. It's all about playing hard and trying to get good shots and then building your confidence from there.
You guys talk about Derek Fisher. What a professional.
Kevin, this guy basically made the most of his natural abilities. Never a premier athlete. Always in great shape, though. Always plays hard, plays smart. And he seems to be able to knock down big threes at the most important times. He's done that throughout his career and goes back to when he and Kobe joined the Lakers as rookies.
Absolutely.
Spent a lot of time riding the bus together in the gym before and after practice, and he just worked, and now he's got multiple rings.
They've both, he and Kobe both have won the 5 rings. Yeah, they're really hooked at the hip, aren't they?
That's right.
The Lakers making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Ellis outside. Plenty of space. Again, Golden State.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful. To have somebody as dependable as he is on the offensive end, that's extremely invaluable to this team. I really thought the Warriors made an effort to improve at the defensive end of the floor, and I thought they did, but not as much as they would have liked or needed to be a more competitive and consistent team. Fellas, oh my goodness, what a slam.
Yeah, he usually gives the fan. And something to remember him by.
Yep, you can count on something special from him on a nightly basis.
And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Barnes. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go. Going back to the Warriors' defensive issues, let me ask you first, why do you think they struggle?
Well, you know what? They don't have much size, and they struggle at the rim in defending the basket.
Steve?
Well, I think playing that fast pace leaves you vulnerable in transition at times. So to get better defensively, they may have to slow down their offense a little bit, guys. What a great signing for Golden State, getting Dorell Wright as a free agent last season. He had a terrific year, became a big-time three-point threat.
And back to Wright for a second. His signing, I thought Clark flew under the radar a bit, but he was a big factor for Golden State with his play outside.
Yeah, another one of those guys, we weren't quite sure of what his game was, floundered a little bit, but found a home out in Golden State and had a major role with the Warriors, and now is a confident scorer, particularly from the three-point line.
And he's been around success. He was on that 2006 Miami Heat championship team as a young kid.
Excellent point, Kevin. And seeing that and seeing how that organization operates, That's a nice foundational piece for a young player.
Here's Curry, following the three by the Lakers. Shoots, and there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Curry. 9 points for Ellis.
What an impressive start here. 4 straight hoops for him.
That very well could mean, Steve, that he's on his way for a big game.
And stolen by Fisher. He kicks it to Gasol. Puts it up. Oh, that's blocked. The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. Shot on the wing. Again, Golden State.
That time he found a gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
And it's the Lakers ball. Kobe passes to Gasol. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Curry. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, you know, a recent stat said that in the last 15 years, the Lakers are on average the best offense in the NBA. But in crunch time, ironically, they fall to around 12th best offensively. Not nearly as effective.
Neil Randolph, he's just checked in for the Lakers. Blake comes in for Derek Fisher. Golden State also making some changes. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's AC Law in for Steph Curry. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Here's Rush. He dishes it to Wright. Gasol covering. Wright dishes to Rush. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol with the steal.
He did what he could to try to handle that pass, but that was too hard to handle.
Barnes against Wright. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Going back to the Lakers, and they're let down as far as crunch time offense goes. Good point by you. Steve, you take it now. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think Kobe's not the player that he once was, Kevin. I mean, he's not as athletic. He's not as capable as he used to be getting shots off against any type of defense. And I think the rest of the guys maybe lost a little confidence in themselves as a result.
Kobe, that's for 2. Warriors trail by 4. And they're moving it up. Here's Law. Right outside. Over Gasol. Again, Golden State.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers lead by 2.
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
More great action when we return. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Here's Blake, looking for his first bucket of the game. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Ron Artest certainly can be eccentric. In Indiana, he asked for a month off in the middle of the season to pursue his musical career. He says that when he retires, he wants to be a boxer, an NFL tight end, or a head coach in the NBA. He said, I know I'm going to probably get knocked out of boxing. I might break an elbow playing football, but without pain, there's no pleasure. Without failing, there's no success. I'm a perfectionist who's not perfect. I always follow my plan 100%, even if I know I'm going to fail. Guys, quite a character.
He certainly is. Thanks, Doris.
Well, he keeps you on your toes, that's for sure. And I'll tell you one thing. I mean, I'd never want to step into a boxing ring against him.
Here is Udo. Shot clock at 6.
Well, he's showing off his defensive instincts by making plays just like that.
Got a piece of it. Blake with it. Outside Artest. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Artest's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Mark Jackson signed on with the Warriors this last summer. He could be a fit for them with his background as a pass-first point guard. He certainly talks like a coach when you hear him analyze games.
Lakers leading by 5. Now Johnson. Outside Artest. Over Thompson. Again, the Lakers.
Well, getting back to Mark Jackson for a minute, his ability to mentor those young guards in Golden State will, I think, help the Warriors in a big way as they try to change the direction of that franchise and get back into the playoffs.
And the basket by Biedrins.
Yeah, they are just lighting them up from mid-range area.
Sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Here is Udo. He's guarded by Johnson. Puts it up. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Theo Ratliff. Gasol comes in for Joe Smith. Kobe's checked in for Johnson. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. Golden State also making some changes. David Lee checked in for Biedrins. Wright comes in for Udo. And it's Ellis in for Brandon Rush.
The Warriors didn't fare very well against their opponents in the Pacific Division. Despite having the 3rd best overall record in the division, they didn't have a winning record against any team in that division.
Here's Fisher. And here's, and the jam by Kobe Bryant. And now, here's the Spike Slam Cam replay.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Boy, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average, typical dunk.
The shot by Curry. Again, Golden State.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
I think he baited him on that pass. Very savvy. He had a clear path to the hoop the whole way.
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier than that, Steve.
The Lakers in the lead.
Well, the Lakers had another good regular season a year ago, and they were tough against the Western Conference opponents. They went 36-16 in their conference.
Now, a timeout called by Golden State. AC Long, he checks in for Steph Curry. Here's Lee. Bynum on him. Here's Long. Back to Ellis. Shoots the 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Long. 16 points for Ellis. And plenty of tough teams in the West and Steve in the East, like you were talking about. But really, Clark, when you canvas the landscape of the NBA, none tougher than the Lakers.
Well, they've got that confidence-building championship hardware that you can't ever overestimate. They don't fear anybody, and actually, if anything, they've been known to look past the team now and again, but in the Western Conference, you better be ready to play each and every time you tie those shoes up.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, the Golden State Warriors have added a living legend in Jerry West, brought on board as an advisor to the Warriors. West said he plans on being more than just a figurehead and will voice his opinions freely, saying, "I would tell you, I'm no shrinking violet. I'm not. If you don't want my opinion, don't ask." I would hope our conversation would stimulate and get everybody thinking about what's in the best interest of this team. The Warriors guys will continue to benefit from Jerry West's presence.
Doris, thank you as always. No doubt about it, Jerry West is going to speak his mind.
You can't argue with West's pedigree. He's a proven winner.
So it's the Lakers now. after the made shot from Monte Ellis.
Smart call here. They'll play for one shot.
That's right. Try to get the last shot of the quarter here, Steve.
And that's the problem when you don't protect the ball.
Exactly. When you surrender the ball like that, you put your defense at a huge disadvantage.
And Gasol sends it back. And here's Kobe from a miraculous buzzer beater.
Well, I love how he kept his cool. There, low stress, not a care in the world.
Oh, man, with time running down, knowing that you need to hurry up and get that shot off, and yet he takes his time and knocks it down.
And so that brings the first half to a close. More from Los Angeles after this.
It's Tuesday in the NBA. We're here with the HP Halftime Report to tell you all about it. Out at Staples Center, the Lakers are ahead against the Warriors. And from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. We've seen Kobe in top form. He's up to 19 points and a few assists, making nice plays for himself and others. And no quitting the Warriors. They came to win. They're putting on a clinic offensively, and they're really starting to click. Monte Ellis having a big-time game. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. Strong showing so far by these two in the action today, leading their team in points in the first half. That's it. Time for us to wrap things up and get you on back out to the second half. Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris, thanks so much for tuning in.
There you get a view of LA Live and the Staples Center as we return to action here in Los Angeles. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Ellis. Bynum with the steal.
And, you know, Stephen Curry and Monte Ellis, really high octane offensively, but neither is what you would call a true point. So you see that in their assist-to-turnover ratio. Last season, it was among the worst in the league for a starting backcourt.
Here's Curry. Moving it around. And Thompson kicks to Lee. And he converts the layup. Lee's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Well, Clark, you know, I could talk about the Warriors all day long, going back to Curry and Ellis like you were just seconds ago. They comprise an undersized backcourt for the Warriors, one that will struggle, you know, some nights with size matchups and mismatches defensively. So I'm guessing, Steve, that the offensive end has got to be really sharp for this team.
Yeah, if you're going to play a small backcourt, they have to be explosive offensively. And they are. Curry and Ellis, both so good scoring the ball, shooting, penetrating. So this is a team that...
And the big-time jam. Let's see it again with the Sprite Slam Cam.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't... pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
On the wing, again the Lakers.
Boy, this is scary. You get a score rolling like this, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, you can't leave a guy like that on an island. I mean, you got to bring some help.
The open shot, Ellis. Again, Golden State.
Monte Ellis last year led the NBA with 4 different 40-point-plus games. I mean, just a creative, explosive scorer, and he's got that mid-range pull-up that he can use at any time.
You know, guys, he's always looking for that open three. I mean, that's his strength, and sometimes the best time to get the three is in transition.
He feeds it to Curry. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Curry's got 6. And we had talked about Monte Ellis. We talk about him a lot. His offensive arsenal. He's also added a 3-point shot now, which has been so effective.
Yeah, he shot a solid 36% from long range last season, Kevin, and shot almost 5 threes a game. Defenders have to play him for the drive, so he's got space to shoot that three most times.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Boy, I tell you, the Lakers are always tough on their home court. I mean, visiting teams can get a little starstruck, too. I mean, all kinds of celebrities hanging out in the crowd. Just as many famous people watching as actually playing in the game when they go play the Lakers.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Ron Artest. The Warriors also with a sub. Al Thornton's checked in for Thompson. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Guarded now by Andrew Bynum. Layup off the pick. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Monte Ellis. Going back to that Lakers home record, 30-11. Last season, tied for the 5th best home record in the league. And Steve, you start overlapping, you know, the star watching at the games, good play on the floor. That's quite a scene.
It's a great scene. One of the great venues in the NBA. And the Lakers, they're competitive year in and year out. And they'll continue to be a tough team, whether it's at Staples Center or on the road.
And Kobe drops them both.
Kobe Bryant now in his 16th season in what has been one of the great careers in NBA history. He's battling age now, but still a very, very productive player.
Lee, that's good.
Look at that dime. On time and on target.
Ellis against Kobe. High quality look. And he sinks it. Kobe's got 27. And Steve, you know, for Kobe Bryant, as you said, battling age. He's 33 right now going into this season. Wear and tear, a part of the game. He's played so many minutes. Preseason, regular season, all those playoffs, Clark. He said his kneecap is almost bone on bone. He's got an arthritic right index finger on his shooting hand. But he continues on. The guy's tough.
Yeah, the battle scars of a long, successful career. And he takes pride in that, but he also recognizes the reality of it. And most of the time, you don't find out about those health issues. That's, again, a part of his desire to, once he gets between the lines, to focus 100% on the task at hand, not wanting to make excuses. And with his talent and his resume, he never needs to.
Nope, you're exactly right. And Barnes backs in. The one-hand jam.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that.
Lee fires. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He's just filling the stat sheet. I mean, what hasn't he done out there today?
Well, Steve, you know what we call a guy who fills the stat sheet, don't you? He is a stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Ellis against Barnes. Shots good by Ellis.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, the Warriors have always played a very exciting style, but it hasn't translated well to the road. In fact, last season they went just 10-31 away from Oakland.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Theo Ratliff, he's just checked in for Bynum. Smith comes in for Pau Gasol. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. Barnes passes to Ratliff. Offensive rebound. Smith. It's blocked. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Ellis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Free throw good, Ellis. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Backing down is Bryant. There's the dish to Ratliff. Back to Kobe. Smith left side. Baseline try. The rebound by Monte Ellis.
He'll usually knock that shot down.
He sure will, but that's one he couldn't pass up.
Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
They are closing in here. Their offense heating up.
Well, you want to maintain contact, and after this nice run here, they've made up some ground, and they're right where they want to be.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, you might want to draw up a couple plays for him because he's been great from the outside.
Yeah, you know what, Steve? It's like there's nobody else in the gym the way he's shooting. I mean, sometimes you get in that zone from deep, and I'm sure you've known about it and done it in your past, but he's in that Steve Kerr zone.
Lakers ahead. They lead by 2. Now let's check in with Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Lakers that garners the Sprite Spark today. It was lockdown defense in the second quarter that allowed them to build this lead they now enjoy. Another quarter with that kind of defensive intensity will be more than enough to close this game out, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, thank you. And that run, Clark, really changed the complexion of this game.
Yeah, it sure did. I thought it stirred something up in them that got them on a good run.
Yeah, got the ball rolling for them, and they were able to keep it going from there, guys.
Shots good by Williams.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
And that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Good response.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. This is a team that will not back down. I mean, I'm not surprised to see them answer that way.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Boy, that did not look good, Clark. I'm not sure how soon we'll see him back.
Yeah, I'm with you there, partner. I mean, that's the last thing anybody wants to see, that kind of injury.
Here's Williams. Pass to Long. And Biedrins backs in. Moving the ball. And the basket by Thornton.
Man, they are both lighting it up here.
Exciting basketball, Steve. I mean, it's been back and forth. Each side dropping in points every chance they get.
Walt. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
Excellent job recognizing who wasn't strong enough to back him down and then took the jumper instead.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now. You know, for so long we've seen the Lakers coast into the playoffs, put themselves in a tight spot, and then find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Pau Gasol's checked in for Smith. And Kobe is subbed in for Luke Walton. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Mark Jackson had some words for his team over that break. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
A moment for the Gatorade injury report.
Hey guys, the Lakers head athletic trainer Gary Vitti gave me an update. He told me that he's in a great deal of pain after suffering a lower back strain. They've ruled him out for the remainder of this game and possibly a few more after that. We'll wait and see, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks for the update.
Yeah, we'll stay optimistic that the next thing we hear will be something positive.
Well, he's a tough guy, Clark. We know that, so I'm sure he's going to do everything possible to get back out on the court as soon as he can.
For the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now, we finally got what we deserved. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally. And for a couple of those playoff series over the years, they did play with fire and get away with it. Not last year. Dallas just destroyed them, and I think the Lakers just looked tired, both physically and mentally.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Golden State. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Thornton. Williams comes in for Thompson. And it's Rush in for Steph Curry.
Had a miss on that trip, but still made this a 2-possession lead.
Ellis on top. The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game.
What a marvelous job they've done of sharing the basketball. A ton of assists.
Well, they know where each other is all the time. They're moving the ball, just finding the open guy. Nobody seems to care who scores.
Kobe dishes to Gasol. Over right. And there's Gasol. That's good. An assist for Kobe. Kobe's got 6 assists now in the game. There's David Lee on the assist from Monte Ellis. Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight. The Lakers in the lead. Tipped. Artest kicks to Kobe.
Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that steal.
Fast break. Here they come to tie it up. Rush's shot is up.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They brought it close.
And everything's falling from the three-point line here in the second half.
And guys, you know, one fed into the other. I mean, now they're shooting with great confidence and they're on a roll.
Some changes for Golden State. Tom City's checked in for Williams. And Steph Curry subbed in for Brandon Rush. .149 left in the fourth quarter. And Wright kicks to Curry. Straight up. An amazing finish with the hand right in his face. Here's Blake. It's Kobe Bryant on the way. He's guarded by Ellis. Fades back. Bullseye. 23 points for Kobe Bryant.
He's given them a nice scoring opportunity most of this game.
Was the end is good. Right outside. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Boy, that did not look good. I'm not sure how soon we'll see him back.
Yeah, I'm with you there, partner. I mean, that's the last thing anybody wants to see, that kind of injury.
Al Horton's checked in for the Warriors. Andres Biedrins was checked in for Golden State.
The defense just couldn't get it. And this couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made it out of it and count that time.
Warriors trail by 4. It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
What a huge shot.
That's a perfect when you knock it down late.
For 3, connects. And a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
And it's Ellis to finish it off. Now let's check out the strike ranking.
How's that for finish? With play.
Absolutely fantastic.
I think you can save that for a special occasion.
Kobe, the bench to Artest. Kicks it to Blake. They move the ball. For 3. That's it. Coming off that assist from Kobe.
You got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open.
And Steve, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And I think that total could rise, Clark, because two evenly matched teams playing a tough game.
Here's Kobe. Knocks down the three.
You know, when there's little or no D on this guy and he's headed to the rim, just chalk it up and go on.
And so the Lakers who come out on top here. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.